Ladies and gentlemen, China auto market in turmoil. 84 stores vanish overnight. Dongguan Yong owner flees to Canada after a massive bank loan. Unraveling the chaos. The competitions in China are being completely devastated in a single day. 84 auto stores have disappeared overnight. Completely. Vanished before the sun even rose. The bank has seized all the cars in the showroom. When customers woke up the next morning, the shop was gone. They had paid money for the car, but the car is gone. However, they still have to repay the money to the bank. What is happening? This actually happened in China on January 17th, and Dongguan Yong, the big company that owns 84 auto stores, including brands like Audi AITO, Lotus, etc., is responsible. So, the owner actually left China for Canada. But before everything happened, he took a massive loan from the bank. He stopped paying employees' salaries for 3 to 4 months, promising to pay them soon. He offered promotions and discounts to people to buy cars and took the money and fled. Now, do you know about rotting in homes? In China, you buy a house when it's built, which is most common there. The developer uses money in foreign investments, but suddenly runs out of funds and cannot complete the project. However, you have already signed a contract with the bank. You still have to make monthly mortgage payments, but there is nothing. There is no home, just an empty piece of land. Sometimes, if things are better, you might have a concrete structure that is considered a ruined house. Now, for the first time in China, we are finding rotten cars. You give money for the car, you finance it. The bank says, okay, on paper, you have a car, but in reality, you don't have a car, but you still have to make car payments. A big car dealership company has taken so much debt. Certainly, the bank doesn't care about civilians. They need money. They have the right to confiscate every car in the parking lot or showroom. And it's clear, if the bank doesn't care about civilians, it's a big wound. We also have some news about Xpeng and Hiphi. But first, why is this happening? The reason is that, for more than 3 years, more than 5,000 forced auto stores have closed. Why? Because, well, the price war is so intense. For everyone, cars are selling very well, but this is happening because everyone is reducing their prices. There is no profit for anyone. For auto shops, their profit depends on services, maintenance, and everything else. However, many cars go outside for third-party repairs or maintenance, which are quite cheap or go directly to the automaker's own repair shops. It happens like this with NIO, where they always go to NIO service centers for repairs. This means that for us, auto stores are near danger. They are near danger. Now, let's talk about Xpeng. I really like Xpeng cars, but in China, some models have been rejected for insurance basically. If you are the owner of Xpeng and want to apply for insurance, the insurance company directly rejects you. The reason behind this is that models change so frequently that repair costs are very uncertain, and this is very detrimental for the insurance company. Instead of increasing charges, which they should do, they simply say, "We will not give you insurance." So obviously, this is a very bad situation. Now it has happened with Xpeng. Perhaps Xpeng will find a solution. I have full confidence in that. But the truth is that when these things happen, it's not a good sign. Okay, this doesn't mean that the company is in any kind of trouble or anything. They are just rapidly refreshing their models. Listen, NIO, the speed at which they are refreshing models. They launched cars last year, and by March of this year, they had to refresh them. Yes, this is the madness and competition of the entire auto market. Now let's talk about Hiphi. What's going on with Hiphi? So the company has outright denied the rumors that Hiphi will go bankrupt. But there are reports that if you go to Hiphi headquarters, there are many suppliers there demanding money, asking for their payments. All right, we've done work for you, but you're not paying us. And there are reports that let's say salaries have been postponed or delayed, and all this could be a result of weak earnings. All right, very weak earnings. The main problem they had was that the price of the car was too high. All right, the price of Hiphi X was 800k RMB, a very expensive car. They introduced Hiphi, which was priced lower, much more accessible. In reality, it's a much better car, Let me tell you the truth. All right, it's a much better car. But in December, they only sold 400 cars throughout the year, including every delivery. All right, everything. For each model, Hiphi sold only 8,000 cars throughout the entire year 2023, which is not very impressive, is it? They are facing tough competition from the mass market ES6, whose deliveries are not happening at the right price. Deliveries are just not coming in. So, folks, we are witnessing that whether it's traditional automakers or these newcomers, they are going out of the market. This is a time. It's the time for survival of the fittest. It's very intense. Whether you excel or lag behind and perish, this whole mess and chaos, although happening on a large scale for the first time, this won't be the last. There will be many more, and in China, there are 160 plus automakers that will reduce. It has to happen. It's absolutely going to happen that people will be eliminated. The next 2 years will be very intense. Survival of the fittest. In the past few years, you were getting government subsidies and tax incentives to support everything. Now, everyone is on their own. We have to fight until the last breath, and many competitors will shut down. But this is a good thing. It's the need for a clean slate. Okay, check the list of top sellers. Companies. It's December. Everyone is doing quite well, all right. The top 50 performers are doing exceptionally well. However, if you look at the deliveries terms, when they have to deliver less than 1,000 in a month, to be honest, they don't seem particularly outstanding. So these people, some of them are quite surprised at how they managed to stay on the list for so long, to tell you the truth. But as you scroll down the list and see these people, they are struggling, but they are surviving. They are there. But then, as you go below 1,000, these individuals, it's getting tough for them, very tough. And below 500 and 230 vehicles, it gets even harder. And I can guarantee you that NIO will surpass all of this. All right? NIO will overcome all of this. They have prepared for it, and for the past year or so, they have canceled all those projects that won't positively contribute to the balance sheet. So it's a challenging phase, but make no mistake, NIO will come through this. China auto market is thrown into turmoil as 84 stores, including Audi AITO and Lotus, owned by Dongguan Yong, vanish overnight. The owner flees to Canada after a massive bank loan, leaving customers without cars but obligated to repay loans. Intense price wars force closures. Xpeng grapples with insurance rejections, and Hiphi denies bankruptcy rumors amid weak earnings. As the competition intensifies, NIO strategically prepares to overcome challenges and emerge successfully in the fiercely evolving market. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.